All right, let's cover the second half of the news today. Looks like we have even more reveals on a not Transformer Tuesday, but a I don't know, Wheelie Wednesday, let's call it. Yeah, I guess maybe they did think this out. A Wheelie Wednesday. We got just before we talked about our new Shattered Glass reveal. This one obviously came out a little early, courtesy of In Demand Toys, but we got a new one here also from our Studio Series 86 line. Now, originally, when we got this listing for this character 6 months ago, we didn't know that it was going to be Studio Series. We knew it was going to be part of a smaller core class, and we knew it was going to be Wheelie. The assumption was, because we already kind of got a Wheelie figure through the Studio Series 86 Grimlock, granted it wasn't transformable, we just thought this was going to be a traditional, Revenge of the Fallen Wheelie, which I would have been cool with. I like that character. He was actually probably one of the more shining moments of the Revenge of the Fallen movie. But this is also a good one. And it's Studio Series 86 Core Class Generation 1 Wheelie. Now, looking at it, and it's a blurry small image, and literally like the image that you're going to be having here on the podcast image is probably as big as it's going to get. And I mean, we don't have an alt mode image. We don't know how the final product really looks in fine detail, but it looks okay. It looks okay. I think it suffers a lot from the same thing like with Blur. I think there's just too much overthinking with the design, and as a result, maybe the final product of the robot mode won't be pulled off properly. I mean, Wheelie's always been one of these figures that they constantly are putting out product just to keep that trademark safe. I think I think Hasbro internal just really loves that character. I mean, you have the 86 toy, trademark is lost forever, and then when they got it back in 2009 for both the Revenge of the Fallen and, of course, doing, some Universe product, Universe 2.0, they've just been constantly putting out Wheelie products since, whether it be that deluxe class from the GDO, whether it be Creo, whether it be Titan's Return, and then, of course, the Studio Series Grimlock. We always had some kind of Wheelie product constantly coming out, and that's just from the Generation 1 side of things. When you look at the movie side, too, there's plenty of little things here and there. Although we never got I always wanted like a 1x1 scale RC car movie Wheelie. I don't know why they never did that, the Revenge of the Fallen one. But either way, we got this here. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I mean, I'll be honest, I really liked that Titan's Return mold, and the Legends version was like the better version of the two. It had a really good paint scheme on it and stuff like that. Obviously, it was lacking in terms of like accessories and stuff. It didn't really come with anything cool. But this one here, we have something that they're trying to channel that Fluoro Deary design. I see what they're trying to do here, and it's like, okay, it's kind of there. And they gave the slingshot, so it has an accessory, unlike the Titan's Return version. So that's kind of cool too. I think I need to see that alt mode. I really do. I want to see if they nail Wheelie's alt mode, and it looks good, but again, it's from what I could see, it doesn't look like it's perfect, and maybe it's just the limitations of the core price point, and it's something that could have easily been pulled off a lot better if you do it in the deluxe price point. But do you really want to go with the deluxe price point with a character like Wheelie that's really emphasized on being a small character? So it is what it is. I want to see more, and then I'll kind of give my final opinion on it. But it's still pretty cool that we're getting more Studio Series 86 stuff going into 2023, and hopefully get more and more of that. Let that be, the way I see it is, let Legacy have fun with all the other kind of stuff, like all the other Transformer brands, and let Studio Series 86 be that place where if you have to drop a G1 character, think about if it's been in the 86 movie and drop it there first instead of having to put it in Legacy. I mean, obviously guys like Skids and stuff, it makes sense, or those combiner teams that aren't Devastator. But, if you're going to do a Legacy Wheeljack, you might as well just do a Studio Series 86. I mean, well, we got Earthrise already, but you know what I mean. So it just kind of makes sense there, but that's pretty much my take on that. Hopefully we'll get some more images in the next couple of days. And then I mentioned this in the last segment, but I kind of wanted to touch on it again. And we finally got to see the box of the Tonkanator. God, that name. I hate to say it, but this box is going to be the sole, like the box that it comes in is going to be the sole reason why I want to buy this. Just because it is a mirror alternate version of his Generation 1 box. That's the only reason. They took the original Devastator 1985 gift set box, 1986 gift set box, and they gave it that Autobot flavor and threw it into that. And I mean, that's tempting, because every single one of these Walmart reissues that I've gotten, because I already own all of these figures already in their original incarnations, I've just been keeping them in the package because they're just nice display pieces. And this one here too, I don't think I'm going to open it and display it. I mean, to be honest, that original Devastator is not the best figure in the world. But it's a nice display piece in the box like that, and to put it next to, like, let's say my Mint in Box original box set Devastator, that's a good compliment piece. I dig it. I don't dig the price. That's a whole other story. It's a little pricey for what it is, considering it's also, I think, like $30 more than even that original Walmart Devastator was when that first came out. And it's not like, they're paying a licensing fee, because Hasbro owns Tonka. I mean, they bought it all those years ago, and that's how they got GoBots and everything, through Tonka. But it is what it is. Interesting, to say the least. Maybe like all these other past reissues, it won't do well. It'll go on clearance, and then we'll just kind of swoop in. Maybe we'll get another Hasbro Pulse like flash sale, and this sucker will go on 40% off, like how everyone ended up with so many other things. I mean, even the Hasbro, the Prime Day sales kind of reminded people with stuff like the Jurassic Park crossover and so many other figures that are just like, Sometimes you got to wait. That's what I always say. A lot of this product, a lot of Transformer product, if you wait, you're not missing out. For every one figure that you wait and you miss out and it goes up crazy in value, there's like 9 figures that don't. They literally, and if you don't mind buying loose complete, you'd be surprised. Look, I just did the TFCon charity auction, literally just days ago. And anyone who was there could just see the sea of mint in package stuff that was there, that was recent stuff, that was going for much less than retail, tax in, no taxes. So it's something that the organic value of a lot of this product is not what you think it is. And it's a lot less. Now, granted, 5-10 years from now, that's a different story. It's now how many of those exist in the secondary market mint condition? How many of those exist in the secondary market with their packaging sealed? That's a different argument. I agree with you there. But in that short span, there is going to be a chance. There is going to be a chance. And I mean, I was, what was one of the things that was donated like crazy? There was a lot of Thrilling 30 gold bugs that were being donated. There was a lot of, Universe Ironhides that were being donated. A lot of stuff that wasn't too surprising because of new product that makes that old product obsolete. It's always the name of the game, not to mention all the third-party stuff that was being donated, because that stuff has a temporary shelf life with a lot of people. Let me know what you think, guys. Still pretty cool. Again, I want to see more of that wheelie. That's the thing that's most intriguing to me. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a perfect replacement for the one that comes with your Grimlock, but I want to see that alt mode. I don't hate Wheelie. I've always liked Wheelie as a character, and I want to see more. Let me know what you think, guys, and maybe we'll be talking again real soon.